Hey everyone, and welcome to the round 14 team selection. Just going to adjust volume 1 second. Okay. And we actually had a really good week last week. We had a couple people not play, one little forget sub in, but I don't think it mattered too much. Um, but overall, I think I have the players that I wanted in for the most part. Obviously, we'd like to see the likes of like Sula and Holmes score a little better. But overall, I'm pretty happy with things went. Getting really close to that 200 point mark a couple times, but just not happening. The captaincy on turn one started out great with Nico Pats with the captaincy there, so I didn't change it the rest of the week. Uh, Seeing the rest of the week go by, there were better options in the end of things, but we'll take what we have there with Nico Pats. The defense was really strong with Di Lorenzo and Kalulu. Holmes subbing on later as Coco really hadn't been contributing, and Ahanor, don't know the pronunciation there really, but I don't even think he featured or something or scored really low. I forget, but it was not worth keeping in the squad. Um, and Mirich 12.5 for a cheap goalie. I'll kind of take that to keep rolling. Also, with the head coach in Fabregas getting 17 points, this will be his last week as coach for the club. Or not for Como, but for my team, I should say. The Inter players that I had in Çalhanoğlu and Sucic didn't really perform that great, but thank goodness for Lautaro Martinez bringing him in this week, scoring the brace. He had a monster score, so it was nice having him. The rest of the team didn't super perform great, like little chip-ins from Sula, Giovanni, Basic, and Malinovsky, but nothing to write home about. But we did have a couple really big scores in Lautaro Martinez, Nico Pats, and Di Lorenzo, and kind of Kalulu as well, that really raised the point totals. So if we go to, oh, no, that's not the league, that's point scorers. If we go to our league, we've almost cracked back into the top 100. We have Massimo, Stefan, and Iler in the top three. We'll take a quick look at these teams. Had Yildiz. Yildiz got a brace in the game in game week 13. Has Nico Pats captain. Lautaro Martinez, just an absolute phenomenal score, almost 250 points. Well done. Stefan had Yildiz as well. Leao scored big, captain Nico Pats. Even a differential here in Thorsby, 29 points, almost 30 points. There's Zaniolo, almost 30 points. Almost scores 300, 27 points with Falcone, scoring well all along the bench. What a game week. I don't know if I've seen a single game week score higher than that. And then lastly, we have Iler here. Hadleo, Nico Pat's captaincy, Zaniolo is big, pretty consistent along the back line, and the Como goalkeeper, 25 points there as well. So a good score there as well. And that's our top three as it stands. Going to this week, we've made, I think, three transfers so far. Three transfers. We've switched out Cesc Fabregas for Allegri. The Milan fixtures are looking really good for a long time, and while he does take up a bit of money, Milan should go on a run of wins, which is also why Gabbia got brought in the defense as well. Would have liked to go back to Estupiñán, who had the more attacking threat, but he's kind of been in and out of the team where Gabbia has been consistent. Also, Pavlovic seemed a little too expensive for what I was looking for. The other transfer in, which actually I don't have this completely set up as far as turns yet, but Canestrelli, I think it's for Pisa. And so Pisa also has some decent, I think at least three good fixtures. I don't imagine he'll be a main guy in the team, but with the good fixtures, Pisa might be able to nick a good result here and there, and he's been starting consistently for them. So I brought him in for the short term, I would say. Now we'll have to see how teams are doing. 'Cause he is turn three, so if I were to put him in, he would have to stay in being turn three this week. So if someone scores really low or zero or basically that, I'd probably put him in. But if I only had good scores kind of thing, or even medium scores, I probably wouldn't play him. But let's just adjust this so we can accommodate everyone in that we want. And I think we are good there. Again, I'm not going to put Pirelli in anymore because I don't want to make that mistake. Plus, they're both turn one. And the captaincy on day one, I think is going to go back to Lautaro Martinez. With that brace, I'm going to trust him to score over Nico Potts, I'd say. But anyway, I have Laturo available for turn one, Sula available for turn two. I got a defensive clasher, which I don't love, but if that all fails, I can even throw the captaincy on maybe Gabby to get a clean sheet or something like that in turn three if both one and two don't go well. But anyway, that's how my team is looking for this game week. There was some good Coppa Italia fixtures in the midweek. D Jonathan David actually has two goals in back-to-back games, I think now, which is really exciting. Or maybe there's one the Serie A game in between he didn't score because Yildiz got both of those. But at least in the Champions League fixture and Coppa Italia he scored, so I'm happy about that. And today was actually the World Cup draw as well. I know it's not fantasy related, but if Italy is to make it out of their playoff pool, their first matchup in Canada, where I'm from, is going to be Italy versus Canada, which is actually feels kind of crazy. And I don't know, I just never thought I'd be seeing that anytime soon. But lo and behold, that could be the case should Italy be able to come out of the group, which they believe they're the favorites for. So hoping for that as well. But anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you all again soon. Take care.